Avoid these 4 mistakes when taking magnesium. Most people don't realize this, but taking magnesium incorrectly may do more harm than good. Imagine spending money on a supplement that your body barely absorbs, or, worse, one that causes unpleasant side effects like stomach issues or heart palpitations. Magnesium is an essential mineral that supports your muscles, nerves, heart, and even your mood, but only if you use it the right way. In this video, I'll tell you the 4 biggest mistakes people make when taking magnesium and how to fix them. Whether it's choosing the wrong type, taking too much at once, or mixing it with the wrong nutrients, these common errors may prevent your body from getting the full benefits of this powerhouse mineral. However, before making any changes to your diet or supplements, always consult a healthcare professional to ensure it's right for you. Stay tuned until the end of the video to also learn 5 incredible health benefits of magnesium that you don't want to miss. Now, let's start. Firstly, let's start by discussing the mistakes to avoid while taking magnesium. 1. Choosing the wrong type of magnesium. When it comes to magnesium, picking just any supplement off the shelf won't cut it. You might think all magnesium is the same, but the truth is that your body absorbs different types in different ways. Some forms barely get absorbed at all, while others work quickly and efficiently to deliver real benefits. If you're taking the wrong kind, your body may not be getting enough magnesium, no matter how much you supplement. And when magnesium levels are too low, it may throw off muscle function, nerve signals, and even your ability to relax or sleep properly. When you take magnesium, it has to pass through your digestive system before it reaches your bloodstream. The problem is, not every form dissolves well. Take magnesium oxide, for example. It's one of the most common types you'll find in stores, but it has terrible absorption. Most of it stays in your intestines, which is why it often causes bloating or diarrhea instead of actually raising your magnesium levels. That means you could be taking it daily and still not feel the benefits because your body isn't getting enough. Other forms, like magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate, absorb much better. According to Science Direct, magnesium citrate dissolves easily and is often used for digestion support, while magnesium glycinate binds to glycine, an amino acid that helps with relaxation and sleep. This means the right magnesium may do more than just replenish your levels, it may actually target specific needs in your body. But if you don't match the type of magnesium with what your body needs, you might be wasting your time. 2. Ignoring magnesium's interaction with other nutrients. If you're taking magnesium without considering how it interacts with calcium, potassium, and vitamin D, you might not be absorbing it as well as you think. Worse, an imbalance between these nutrients may lead to muscle cramps, heart irregularities, and poor bone health, even if you're taking the right amount of magnesium. Inside your body, magnesium helps regulate calcium levels, keeping them from building up where they shouldn't. When calcium and magnesium are in balance, they work together to support strong bones, muscle contractions, and nerve function. But when calcium intake is too high without enough magnesium, things start to go wrong. Excess calcium may lead to muscle stiffness, irregular heartbeat, and even calcification in soft tissues, including the arteries. This happens because magnesium is needed to keep calcium in check, preventing it from settling in the wrong places. If you're supplementing calcium without enough magnesium to balance it, your body might struggle to properly use or distribute it. Then there's vitamin D, which plays a direct role in calcium absorption. Many people take vitamin D to support bone health, but what most don't realize is that magnesium is necessary for activating vitamin D in the body. Without enough magnesium, vitamin D remains in its inactive form, meaning it can't do its job of regulating calcium levels. This creates a chain reaction. Low magnesium leads to inactive vitamin D, which leads to poor calcium absorption, which may eventually cause weak bones or other mineral imbalances. So if you're taking vitamin D without paying attention to your magnesium levels, you might not be getting the full benefit of either one. According to PubMed, magnesium is essential for activating vitamin D, which regulates calcium and bone health. All enzymes metabolizing vitamin D require magnesium, and deficiencies in either nutrient are linked to skeletal, cardiovascular, and metabolic disorders. 3. Taking too much magnesium at once. After you swallow it, the magnesium travels to your stomach and then into the small intestine, where absorption begins. But there's a limit to how much your digestive tract may handle at once. If you take a large dose, a significant portion stays in the intestines instead of entering the bloodstream. This leftover magnesium pulls water into the intestines, triggering loose stools or diarrhea, one of the most common signs of excess magnesium intake. That means you could actually be losing magnesium before your body even gets the chance to use it. Additionally, magnesium has effects on more than just digestion, and excess of it may also impair blood flow and muscular contractions. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels, which is great for keeping blood pressure in a healthy range. But if levels drop too low too quickly, it may lead to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even an irregular heartbeat. This happens because magnesium influences how calcium and potassium move in and out of cells, directly impacting nerve signals and muscle contractions. A sudden overload of magnesium may throw off this balance, leading to symptoms that feel more alarming than beneficial. The kidneys also play a role in regulating how much magnesium stays in the body. If you take more than your body needs, the kidneys work overtime to filter out the excess. While this helps prevent toxicity, it also means that if you take too much at once, you're forcing your body to eliminate what it doesn't need, making high doses inefficient. Instead of absorbing a steady, useful amount, you're flooding your system, leading to wasted magnesium and possible strain on your kidneys. According to Chest Journal, severe magnesium toxicity may cause shock, acidosis, and cardiac dysfunction. Despite dialysis and IV calcium treatment, it may be fatal. 4. Neglecting underlying health conditions that affect absorption. Many people assume that simply taking a magnesium supplement will fix a deficiency, but certain health issues may interfere with absorption, making supplementation far less effective. If these conditions go unaddressed, magnesium levels may remain low, leading to persistent symptoms like muscle cramps, fatigue, anxiety, or even irregular heart rhythms, no matter how much magnesium is consumed. The digestive system plays a huge role in how well magnesium is absorbed. Conditions like Crohn's disease, celiac disease, irritable bowel syndrome may damage the lining of the intestines, reducing the body's ability to absorb nutrients properly. Since magnesium is primarily absorbed in the small intestine, any inflammation or damage in this area may significantly limit how much actually makes it into the bloodstream. Even people without diagnosed digestive disorders might struggle with low stomach acid, which is essential for breaking down magnesium so the body may absorb it efficiently. If stomach acid is too low, a large portion of magnesium simply passes through the digestive tract unused. Beyond digestion, kidney function also plays a critical role in magnesium balance. The kidneys help regulate how much magnesium stays in the body versus how much gets excreted in urine. In individuals with diabetes, insulin resistance, or chronic stress, magnesium loss through urine may increase, leading to deficiencies even when dietary intake is adequate. High blood sugar levels and insulin imbalances cause the kidneys to excrete more magnesium, which may explain why some people feel constantly fatigued or experience muscle weakness despite taking supplements. Chronic stress has a similar effect. When the body is under prolonged stress, it releases more stress hormones like cortisol, which leads to increased magnesium loss through urine. This creates a vicious cycle where the very mineral needed to support relaxation and nervous system function is being depleted faster than it may be replenished. According to MDPI, magnesium plays a key role in kidney function and may help improve glomerular filtration in elderly patients with chronic kidney disease. Now that we have discussed the mistakes to avoid while taking magnesium, let's talk about the amazing benefits of it. 1. Boosts stamina. Muscles rely on magnesium to sustain performance. Every time a muscle contracts and relaxes, magnesium and calcium work together in a delicate balance. Calcium triggers muscle contractions, while magnesium helps muscles relax and recover between movements. When magnesium levels drop, muscles may become overworked, leading to quicker fatigue, cramps, and a heavy, sluggish feeling. This is especially noticeable during workouts, endurance activities, or even long hours of standing or walking. Magnesium ensures that muscles recover efficiently, reducing strain and allowing them to perform at their best for longer periods. Another factor that affects stamina is oxygen delivery. Red blood cells need magnesium to maintain their shape and flexibility, allowing them to travel through blood vessels smoothly and deliver oxygen to muscles efficiently. If magnesium is low, circulation may become sluggish, reducing the amount of oxygen muscles receive during exertion. This may lead to early fatigue, making activities feel harder than they should. Proper magnesium levels help keep blood flow optimal, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients reach muscles exactly when they're needed. Beyond physical endurance, magnesium also supports mental stamina. The brain consumes a massive amount of energy, and just like muscles, neurons rely on ATP for proper function. When ATP production is compromised due to low magnesium, mental fatigue sets in, making it harder to stay focused, process information, or push through mentally demanding tasks. This is why magnesium isn't just beneficial for athletes, it's essential for anyone who wants to maintain high energy levels throughout the day, whether at work, in the gym, or just handling daily responsibilities. According to Science Direct, 12 weeks of magnesium supplementation improved walking speed and chair stand times in elderly women, especially those with low magnesium intake. 2. Enhances brain plasticity. Inside the brain, neurons don't work alone. They rely on complex networks of synapses, which are tiny gaps where signals are passed between nerve cells. For these signals to be strong and effective, magnesium regulates the activity of NMDA receptors, which control how information flows between neurons. NMDA receptors work properly when magnesium levels are just right. This lets the brain make new connections while also preventing too much stimulation that could damage neurons. But when magnesium is low, these receptors become overactive, causing neurons to fire too frequently and inefficiently, which may lead to mental exhaustion, anxiety, and difficulty concentrating. Magnesium also directly influences neurotransmitter activity, which determines mood, memory, and cognitive flexibility. It helps regulate glutamate and GABA, two key neurotransmitters that control brain function. Glutamate is the brain's primary excitatory neurotransmitter, responsible for learning and memory, while GABA acts as an inhibitory neurotransmitter, calming neural activity and preventing overstimulation. Magnesium ensures a proper balance between these two so that the brain remains alert and engaged without becoming overstimulated or stressed. When magnesium is deficient, this balance gets disrupted, leading to excessive excitatory signals, making it harder to focus, retain information, and stay mentally agile. Beyond neurotransmitters, magnesium supports the structural health of brain cells. Neurons rely on magnesium to stabilize synaptic density, which determines how effectively they communicate with each other. A well-connected brain means faster processing speeds, better recall, and improved problem-solving abilities. Magnesium enhances long-term potentiation, a process where repeated use of neural pathways strengthens memory formation. This is why people with higher magnesium levels tend to have better learning retention and cognitive function as they age. Without enough magnesium, these pathways weaken, making learning slower and memory recall less efficient. According to MDPI, magnesium supports brain function by regulating calcium channels, protecting neurons, maintaining the blood-brain barrier, and enhancing neuroplasticity. It also boosts brain-derived neurotrophic factor, aiding memory and cognitive health. 3. Prevents calcium overload. Calcium plays a major role in muscle contraction, nerve signaling, and blood clotting. But once calcium does its job, it needs to be cleared out of the cells so they may return to their resting state. This is where magnesium steps in. It acts as a natural calcium blocker, preventing excessive calcium from flooding into cells and overstimulating them. When magnesium is deficient, calcium remains inside the cells for too long, causing prolonged contractions in muscles and nerves. This may lead to muscle cramps, spasms, and even a feeling of restlessness or tension throughout the body. Magnesium also plays a crucial role in protecting the arteries. Calcium that isn't properly regulated may start to deposit in blood vessel walls, leading to arterial stiffness, which affects circulation and increases the risk of high blood pressure. Magnesium helps prevent this by relaxing the blood vessels, keeping them flexible, and ensuring proper blood flow. When there's an imbalance, calcium may build up in the arteries, making them less elastic and forcing the heart to work harder to pump blood. Over time, this may contribute to cardiovascular issues that many people don't immediately associate with calcium overload. Joints and soft tissues are another area where excess calcium may become a problem. Without enough magnesium to regulate it, calcium deposits may form in the joints, leading to stiffness and discomfort. This process, known as calcification, may make movement feel restricted and even contribute to joint-related conditions. Magnesium works by keeping calcium dissolved in the bloodstream so it doesn't settle in the wrong places. By maintaining the right magnesium to calcium ratio, the body prevents unwanted calcification and keeps joints moving smoothly. According to research, increased magnesium intake boosts calcium absorption, retention, and serum levels while influencing parathyroid activity without lowering hormone levels. 4. Reduces stress. When stress levels rise, the body shifts into fight or flight mode, releasing cortisol and adrenaline to prepare for action. The body releases more cortisol in response to perceived stress, initiating a cycle that maintains the nervous system on high alert. Magnesium helps disrupt this cycle by regulating how the HPA axis responds to stress signals. When magnesium levels are sufficient, cortisol production stays balanced, preventing unnecessary spikes that lead to anxiety, tension, and fatigue. But when magnesium is low, the body struggles to shut off the stress response, leading to prolonged states of tension and exhaustion. Beyond hormone regulation, magnesium directly influences neurotransmitters that control mood and relaxation. It helps boost GABA activity, a calming neurotransmitter that slows down nerve activity and reduces feelings of anxiety. When GABA levels are stable, the brain may shift into a relaxed state more easily, making it easier to unwind, sleep, and handle daily challenges without feeling overwhelmed. Without enough magnesium, GABA activity decreases, allowing excitatory neurotransmitters like glutamate to dominate, which may leave the mind racing and make it difficult to switch off stress. This is why people low in magnesium often experience restlessness, trouble sleeping, or a constant sense of unease. Another way magnesium reduces stress is by preventing excessive calcium buildup in nerve cells. When stress levels rise, calcium floods into neurons, increasing excitability and making the brain more reactive. Magnesium acts as a gatekeeper, ensuring that calcium enters nerve cells only when necessary. If magnesium is low, too much calcium gets inside, keeping nerves overstimulated and making stress responses feel more intense. This may contribute to symptoms like irritability, headaches, and difficulty concentrating, all of which may make stress feel even more overwhelming. According to the National Library of Medicine, magnesium plays a key role in stress regulation by supporting the nervous system and over 325 enzymatic processes. It influences metabolic pathways, cell function, and neurotransmission, making it essential for managing chronic stress and maintaining overall health. 5. Supports cellular detoxification. Deep inside the cells, magnesium is essential for activating enzymes that drive detoxification. The liver, which is the body's main detox organ, depends on magnesium to produce glutathione, a master antioxidant that binds to toxins and carries them out of the body. According to PubMed, without sufficient magnesium, it becomes harder for the liver to neutralize free radicals, heavy metals, and other harmful compounds. This may lead to oxidative stress, a condition where unstable molecules damage cells, accelerating aging and increasing the risk of chronic disease. When magnesium levels are optimal, glutathione remains abundant, helping the body continuously flush out toxins before they cause harm. Magnesium also plays a critical role in stabilizing cell membranes, which act as protective barriers that regulate what enters and exits the cell. Environmental toxins, pollutants, and chemicals from processed foods may weaken these membranes, making cells more vulnerable to damage. Magnesium helps reinforce these structures, ensuring that harmful substances don't get trapped inside, while also supporting the efficient removal of waste. This keeps cells functioning smoothly and prevents toxin accumulation from interfering with essential processes like energy production and repair. When I take magnesium the right way, I know I'm giving my body the support it needs, and it may provide similar benefits for you too. But I've also learned that making simple mistakes may stop it from working effectively. Choosing the right form, taking it at the right time, balancing it with other nutrients, avoiding excessive intake, and considering absorption challenges all play a big role in how well my body uses magnesium. By getting these factors right, we may feel the benefits like more energy, better muscle relaxation, and improved heart health. Now that we have discussed the many mistakes that you should avoid while taking magnesium, let's talk about some other topics of interest. Interested in knowing more about health secrets? Watch 10 healthiest breakfast foods you should be eating every day. You may also try our video on 9 best morning drinks for diabetics to help blood sugar levels. Go ahead, click one. Or better yet, watch both and learn more about your body. Do you also take magnesium supplements? Let us know in the comments below.